That guy's all about enjoying life. Okay, so those are a bunch of them, but those aren't Monday through Sunday. So I'm gonna follow the sign that said uphill. Probably not gonna do the whole thing for a couple of reasons. One, Gracie isn't here, and she and I do the ceremony of hundreds of stairs, climbing and counting. That's something that she and I do, not something that I do. However, 55 meters for the uphill view. Okay, well, that's the view, but don't play with the dogs and the monkeys. It will bite. You hear that, Rike? Do not feed the monkey, buddy. If you couldn't read it in English, it was there in Chinese for you, so no monkey feeding. Temple of the Headmaster Jamnern. Many times when I've been to places like this, the buildings seem to have a couple of purposes. Obviously for worship, but then also as a school. 1,237 steps. Yeah, it's probably not meters. It's probably 1,237 steps. So if you're curious what our next goal is, honey, it's all the way up there to the Buddha that you can't see on the top. So, and beware of monkeys snatching stuff. Luckily they sell Coke Zero here. And don't sleep at night. Those who wish to go uphill must also consider health. Yeah, once again, it's the infamous don't be an idiot. There's something to be said for personal accountability, which I like. And oh, I could mail something. Is that right? Is that what that's for? I'm not sure. Probably, but I don't know if it's just within Thailand or globally. It does say 20, 50, or 100 baht, and usually it's about 30 baht to like mail a postcard back to my mom. So I'm guessing, well, we can certainly have a look at what this level of awesome is over here. Although I also see a monkey, so therefore I have to go chase after this monkey so that Rike will watch and like my video. Because without that acknowledgement, now here's the question. If he's willing to basically snatch my camera out of my hand, does that mean he's going to walk away from me or run towards me? He seems to be wanting to walk away, which is a little bit, my ego's a little bit bruised with that. But anyway, doesn't look like he's interested. It also looks like there's some stairs there. That could be a mini version. Flower and candle, 30 baht, very cool. Shaved ice, hot coffee, fresh fruit shakes. Hey Joe, guess where I'm getting a smoothie? At the temple, buddy. Thanks in advance. Ricky, remember when I walked by this sign? I didn't know that they were like right there. I didn't know they were like this close. Pretty sweet, right? You gotta come to Thailand, dude, I'm telling you. This is where all the cool primates hang out. Big jump. Oh, what a good puppy. I tell you, the guys that like drive around with the pickup trucks and the monkeys in them, and then they just like be like, okay, look, dude, climb up this tree, get this coconut, cruise back down, and bam. Seems like a pretty good life to me. Beats digging ditches, right? Fair enough. Okay, so more knowledge. The Vipassana practice. Okay, Tham Suea. S-E-U-A. How would you pronounce it? Siwa? Tiger Cave. That's what that means in Thai. Tiger Cave. Got it. And then, so there's the Wat. And yeah, so this was like Koh Lanta down here. So I was pretty much down here. And I drove took the ferry, drove over to here, and here's where I am, kind of like right here, basically. Just a little bit north of just a little bit north of Krabi. So so glad I stopped. Definitely cool. All right, on to the next part of the journey. So I will say that, you know, walking through there, again, as I mentioned, it just makes me feel better. But I really feel like I reconnected somehow with something. Certainly something positive. And plus I got a replacement necklace for this, which is good. So I won't be in fear of potentially losing it, like swimming or something like that. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know if about it. I can't understand what anyone is saying when they chant and stuff, and so, you know, I don't certainly label myself as being Buddhist, but I will tell you that I definitely label myself as someone who feels better after I go to a Buddhist temple. So I'm glad I found one of those places, and with that, it's Mike from LiveMyAssOff.com saying I hope you're living the dream, and if you're not living the dream, then potentially you might want to spend some attention in it, seeking out places like this that you simply go into and you feel better when you leave. And with all seriousness, I mean, for some people that's malls. Okay, fine. You know, I mean, retail therapy is a real thing, as much as we joke around about it. But, you know, going to see my parents makes me feel pretty darn good too, especially when it's nice and warm in Boston. But yeah, I encourage you to go find a place that you go into and don't feel anything but better after you leave, because that's living the dream, in my opinion. I'll talk to you guys soon. Ciao.